Hello, welcome to the Knotty Wood family. I'm Spencer Defty, the founder of Knotty Wood Barbecue, and this is where it all begins, right here in the orchards of Northern California, where we work directly with growers to harvest these trees and turn them into the finest barbecue pellet in the industry, 100% pure almond wood. The reason why we do this is because in barbecue, we're all trying to emulate this, the stick burner quality in our pellet grilling. The reason why we use the entire tree is because we want to use not only the heartwood, but the bark, because of the bark contains the flavor and the heat, which equates to better barbecue that you're serving your friends and family. The other reason why it's important to know about Knotty Wood's chain of custody is because we are the only manufacturer that handles the product from the field to the barbecue, which ensures not only quality, but health and safety, because we use no flooring, cabinet, or furniture remnants, and you will not find any foreign materials or foreign oils in your barbecue pellets. What's in your grill is as important as the protein that you're putting on it. We talked about emulating stick burner quality barbecue. The reason why we talk about that is stick burner is the finest of quality in your barbecue. And we also talked about the fact that we're using bark and the entire tree. One of the trade-offs that you find using a Knotty Wood pellet versus the competitions is you get a bit more clinker. So what is clinker? Clinker is the minerals and any silica left over after you burn the wood in your pot. The reason why you find clinker in a grill is because you're burning it in a very finite chamber and everything's concentrated there. Normally in a stick burner, that would just fall into the ash and you would never know it. They'd be small, fine particles. But when it's burned into a chamber in a pot, what will happen is those minerals will form and they will mold together to give you this clinker, which you just simply reach into your fire pot and clean it out. It's important that you keep your fire pot cleaned out because of that equates to a cleaner burn and better grilling each time. So our pellets boast something called a very high PDI. The PDI is the pellet density index, is the technical term for it. What it is it is a measurement of the density or the hardness of your pellet. The reason why that's important is because of the harder the pellet, the more efficiently it will burn. It'll last longer and it'll produce more heat. So how do we get PDI out of that? One of the ways we get it is by using the whole tree. There's something called lignits within wood, which is a naturally occurring part of the wood, which actually binds and molds that pellet together to give you a really hard, fine pellet like these here. When you process the wood, if you're using a high wood to bark ratio, you'll get a very hard, dense pellet because of those lignits are in there, and those lignits actually produce that hard pellet that actually will burn longer and be a higher quality pellet. Knotty Wood boasts 99.7% of 100% of density. We've sent these out to an independent laboratory to have them tested, and without any question, our pellets are at the highest of the PDI index. That means hotter pellets, longer burn. At Knotty Wood, we don't use any additives, we don't use any oils. Most manufacturers out there that we are aware of are all using an oil of some type, either for essential oils for flavors and or vegetable oils to lubricate their dyes when they're pushing this wood through. What that does is when you condition your wood with oil, it increases your production and decreases the wear on your equipment, which increases your profit margin. The problem is that those oils eventually go rancid, and that will show up in the flavor of your protein when you're barbecuing. That's why at Knotty Wood we do not use any oils when we are producing our pellets. We've just made a conscious choice to do so. It's increased our wear. It is a more expensive pellet to produce, but it is a finer pellet. The other thing about Knotty Wood is that Knotty Wood in 2019 started building a state-of-the-art mill, and that has the capability of producing some of the finest barbecue pellets in the world. This was specifically done because we do believe here at Knotty Wood that we're here to support our country, our manufacturing, and our citizens who work so hard every day to produce the goods and services that we all get to enjoy. So this is our Pellets That Pay It Forward program. What's that mean to you? That means that every purchase of every bag of Knotty wood pellets, a portion of those proceeds are donated to nonprofits that support our veteran community. These nonprofits are thoroughly vetted for their efficiency in using those dollars to directly benefit our veteran community. We believe here at Knotty Wood that this group of people are the extraordinary, ordinary people that go out there every day and defend our liberties so that we all can do what we do here in business and in our personal lives. We hope this has helped you better understand why Knotty Wood pellets are the best pellets on the market, and that why it's important that what goes into your barbecue is as important as the protein on your barbecue. So from our family to yours, happy grilling.